doing today. If you are watching it on Instagram, just flip your phone so that you have it in landscapes. We're doing it this way because we're taping it for YouTube at the same time. I feel like a film producer at times. But anyhow, how is everyone doing this morning? Tuesday morning, day, I don't know, 15, 16, something like that. And entering week 3 of stay at home. So, yeah, it's good to acknowledge how you're feeling this morning, and or whenever it is you watch this video, to just really tune in, figure it out, what are the emotions that are linked to having to stay in one place and maybe you not being able to see your friends or your family, or being sheltered in place in quarantine by yourself, or maybe with other people, and suddenly it's a little too many people in one spot at once and you wish you could have some alone time. So there are many different ways we are all experiencing what is going on, and I want you to just really tune into what your experiences, not your mother or your father or your sister or your friends, because I'm sure you've been FaceTiming or talking to each other, but your experience. So we're gonna take a few deep breaths. If you can sit down, go ahead and sit down. If you have a blanket or something you wish to sit on, you can just roll it and put it underneath your glutes so that you can really have your spine straight. You can also lean against the wall if you're at home and you have a wall close by. So taking a few deep breaths. Just rotating your shoulders back and breathing in. And as usual, TJ has to come and say hi. And as you're breathing in, just notice your breath. No need to force it, no need to judge it. And just noticing if there's anywhere in your body your breath is getting stuck. And then start noticing the areas that might maybe feel a little more constricted, a little tighter. And just pick one of those areas and then see if you can send your breath all the way there, and then hold it for a few seconds. And then exhale, release it. And again, inhale and hold it wherever you feel tension. And exhale. And bring your hands against your heart center, however you want to have them. And then breathe and feel the breath really coming in through your hands. Pressing your hands away with your breath. Two more on your own. And then slowly bring your hands back down. So one of the things we can do as individuals to help what is going on in the world right now is to really stay with a heart wide open. And it can be really hard if you feel like you are needing things that you're not getting at the moment. And it can be anything from you are worried about your finances because you are not working at the moment or you've been laid off. Whatever that is, it might get you to just feel like you are going from a lack of having something, and you might just feel yourself rounding and protecting your heart because you feel hurt. So if you can, it's about reversing the way we think. So reversing the way we act. So it's about coming from a feeling of plenty instead of a feeling of lacking things. So if you can just really tune into what that is for you, and what is the fear that's surrounding your heart right now? What is that you might be afraid of? Maybe you're afraid of your family getting sick, and that's fear of not being healthy or fear of death. Whatever that is right now, I want you to really become aware of that. And often those emotions reside in the heart. And everything they do is close our heart down. So today, as we practice, we're going to focus on the first, second, and third chakras. Focus on opening those areas. And I've said that before. The first and second chakras are the areas of feeling safe, feeling grounded, feeling surrounded by love, and feeling secure. So when all of that gets shaken up, they kind of go out of whack. And then you have the heart center, the place of love, the place of connection with others. So the whole purpose of this practice is to keep connection, to keep us connecting to our lower chakras, lower energy points, so that we can lead with a heart wide open and not from just up here. You're going to keep your hands onto your knees and gently inhale and bring your heart forward. And then exhale round. And inhale forward. And exhale round. So going back and forth, inhaling forward and exhaling rounding. Then inhale, hold the breath, and then exhale. Inhale and bring your arms up. Exhale, twist to whichever side you want. I want you to inhale and imagine the breath coming in from the tailbone, reaching all the way to the top of your head. And as you exhale, dropping that back down. And again, inhale. Elongating up through the top of the head. And exhale. 2 more breaths on your own. And inhale, arms back up. And as you exhale, gently you're going to fold forward. If you have a block, you can use a block to put your forehead on the block, but just stay right here. But pressing the palms of your hands down on your mat or on whatever ground or floors you are in. Feeling the energy, inhaling and pressing. Feeling the breath coming in through the hands and through the tailbones at the same time. And using inhaling, just bringing that breath to the heart. And exhale, shoot it out of your hands and the tailbone. Again, inhale, Draw the breath in through the tailbone, up the spine, at the same time through the hands and up the arms. Bring it in, holding into your heart. And then exhale, shoot out of the hands and of the tailbone. So 3 more cycles on your own. Slowly come all the way up, inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist to the opposite side. So repeating the breath, inhale and draw in. And your belly expand, your chest. And the breath come all the way to the top of the head. And as you exhale, feeling the breath dropping back down. Two more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale again, fold forward. This time just hang here. Then you exhale, drop your body a little lower. Two more. And then slowly rolling up. And pause here. And I put your hands down onto your belly. We're going to go into a breath of fire. So if you've never done breath of fire, the easy way to do it is you're going to go ahead and stick your tongue to the bottom of your lip. And you're going to pant like a dog. So it goes this way. When you feel as if you have completed your hang of it, and you're panting and everything is going well, your belly is pumping, and when you close your mouth, and you're going to do this in and out of your nose, do not worry about your inhales. Your body is going to inhale automatically. What you focus on is the exhale. So together, hands on the belly, so you can feel your belly pump. And go. Then inhale and hold. And exhale. And then slowly come all the way forward to your hands and knees. I'm going to go into a few cow-cow. Inhale, drop the heart when your head up. And then exhale, round. Keep moving back and forth, inhaling. And exhaling, rounding. And slowly starting to go a little faster. Coming to center. See if you can tuck your toes under. So we're going to go into a downward facing dog. If downward facing dog does not feel right to you, I want you to stay on your hands and knees. But when you're ready, pressing up. Coming into down dog. Maybe bending one knee and bending the other. Pause here, relax your neck. We're going to go for 2 really deep. Inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to go into a lion's breath. So inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. And then slowly walking the feet forward towards the hands. And then pause here, and then relax. Grab a hold of your elbows if you can. Let your body sweat. And then gently bending your knee, pull your belly button to your spine and come all the way up. If coming to standing does not feel right, you can actually do this on your knees. And pause. Breathing. Bring your hands back to press against the heart center, hands flat. Connecting into the heart. And inhale and bring your arms up. And as you exhale, open your heart, open your arms a little wider. Press your feet down, lift your heart. And then inhale all the way back up, exhale, dive down to your legs. So making sure you are to the front of your mat. I want you to bring your right foot back, pressing your back foot flat. We're going to come to your warrior one. Again, if this does not feel right, so stay in warrior one, and if not, I'm going to show you an adjustment. Bring your knee down and just come into a lunge. So either way, however that feels to you. If not, stay in a warrior one position, arms up. Breathe. And inhale and lift your heart. And as you exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, straighten that leg and fold. If you have blocks, you can put your hands down on blocks. Inhale and bend that knee. Reach all the way up. And again, exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up. Straighten the leg, exhale, fold. So going back and forth. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, open up. Inhale all the way up. Straighten the leg, exhale, down. So keep moving on your own. I'm going to show you the version with the knee down. So keep moving, whichever version you have. Whichever position feels right. Leading from the heart, opening the hips. Few more times. Now everybody, the next time you come with your legs straight in front of you, stay there. Keep breathing, reaching back with that opposite hip, with the hip that has the leg straight in front. Breathe here, maybe walking those hands forward a little more. Relax your neck. Now bend that knee, turn to the ball of your back foot. And everybody, go ahead and go back into a downward facing dog. Pause here, relax that neck. We're going to go again for 2 more lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly again, walking the feet back forward towards the hands. Pause here. Relax neck. And then bring the opposite leg back. Front foot flat. Inhale, arms up. Pause into either warrior one or the same thing I showed you before. You can bring that knee down. Breathe, inhale and lift your heart. Exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, straighten the leg and fold. And again, inhale, bend the knee, come all the way up. And exhale, reach back. So move back and forth, inhale up. And exhale, fold. A few more times. Keep moving at your own breath and at your own pace. Next time you come down onto that front leg, stay there. Keep reaching back with that hip. Hold. And bend your knee. Turn to the ball of your back foot. Everyone go back to downward facing dog and pause right here. And bring your knees down. Come all the way to your child pose for a few breaths. Pause right there. Relax your neck down. Finding the breath. If you want to engage the child pose, just imagine you holding on to a tennis ball. Your forearms are lifting you on your fingertips. 2 breaths. And then slowly inhale and roll all the way up to your knees. Bring your arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, go back to child pose. Again, inhale and roll all the way up. Arms around. Exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up and exhale down one more time. And go on your own for 3 more cycles. Letting the heart open. And then 1 more. And staying into your child pose. Deepen your breath. Send your breath all the way to your low back. Feeling the low back expand. And as you exhale, just feeling yourself deepening, your belly dropping in between your thighs. Deep, deep breath. 2 more. Then slowly rolling up. I'm going to turn towards you. You can stay as you are. You tuck your toes under. And then come into a squat. Now, if this does not feel right, you can sit down, or if you have a block, you can just sit on a block. But if not, go ahead and stay into your squat. So open your feet wide open, hands to prayer pose. I want you to tune in back to the heart, but really focus on your tailbone. Belly button, heart center, solar plexus. And when you're ready, point your hands forward, kind of like the Charlie Angels pose. Pose right here. Just watched that last night. That's why I'm mentioning it. Anyhow, and then go ahead and do the breath of fire. And inhale, arms up. Hold the breath. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Everybody straighten your legs. Come hanging on your legs. And then slowly rolling up. Go ahead and turn to the side of your mat. Then open your feet wide open. Bring your hands back to a prayer pose. Then come into a horse pose. I know, it's one of my favorite poses. Actually, it really kind of is. So as you breathe in again, just focusing into that heart. Then inhale deeply. And as you exhale, open up and reach back. Then inhale, round, kind of like you're hugging a tree. Exhale, open. Inhale, round. Exhale. Go back and forth on your own. Make your breath strong. Ground to your feet. Let your legs shake if they need to shake. Those are your foundations. If your legs are not strong, you are not steady. You need to be steady to be able to weather what is going on at the moment, what is coming. And to come out of this with an open heart, full of hope, you need to ground, you need to center, you need to keep all of those first, second, third, and fourth chakra wide open. Two more times. Coming back, center, straighten your legs, bring your toes facing forward. And then gently fold. Hold here. And see if you can scoot your hands forward, reach your hips back, relax that neck. Just deep, deep breath. Come all the way back, open your arms out and come all the way up. Bring your hands back to prayer pose, go back into your horse pose. And let's make to this mantra, I am strong. And being strong doesn't mean being a hard ass, it doesn't mean being mean and not having any compassion or sympathy for others. Being strong means having the ability to lead with an open heart, to just be centered, to just be grounded, to be kind when people are not kind towards you. That is what being strong. So right now, if you go out into the world because you have to go shopping, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of anger, people are frustrated. So how can you actually be the calm in the storm? That's what being strong is. Put your hands onto your heart center. Then open your arms out. Slightly bent at the elbows, thumbs and index fingers together into a Diya Mudra, and go to breath of fire. Inhale, straighten your legs, hands together. Exhale, fold. Then slowly you're going to come, find yourself to a seated position. Bring your hands into prayer pose. Putting the hands together, creating slight pressure against those hands and keeping your thumbs pressing against your heart center. For centuries, religions, all sort of generations have come together in prayer pose. It transcends all. Prayer pose is the mudra for humbling yourself, the mudra where you press the hands together and tune into what's above. It's the mudra of peace. Two more breaths. As you put your hands into prayer pose, you gather all the energies you create during practice and bring them together. And you put your hands right always where the heart center is, because it just brings it back to the heart. Bring your hands back down. And slowly, let's come and lay down. So I want you to have a block. If you don't have a block, grab something like a blanket that you can quadruple, so you can use that. Whatever you need, a bolster, a pillow. I just want you to be able to have your hips elevated. So come and lay down. You're gonna bend your knees and lift your hips up. And then put the block underneath or whatever it is you have. So you can put it high, you can put it low. Wherever feels right now, to how your body needs to be. Good. So pause here. Hold a little bit. I'm going to readjust a bit so I can be in the frame. There you go. Alright. And then bring your arms back if you can. And see if you can bring your knees up and your legs straight up. Letting those legs relax. We challenge them a little bit today. Open your legs wide open. Bring them back together. I'm going to keep your right knee to your chest. Extend that left leg down. Now if you need to bend your knee slightly, you're welcome to do that. Keep pulling that right knee in. Two more breaths. And switching, bring left knee in, extend the right leg forward, hold in. Bring both knees back in. And then lower your feet back down. Lift your hips off the prop and then lower down. Pull your knees to your chest. Open your arms out. And bring those knees all the way to the left, looking opposite side. Keep the breath going. Lifting the side of the ribs. The knees go back center. And then go opposite side. Bring your knees back to center. Hold. As you exhale, bring your forehead up towards your knee. And then slowly and calmly down into a Shavasana. So staying to your laying down position. And as you breathe in, just bring your awareness to your toes, to your feet. And as you inhale, you're going to inhale and squeeze those toes and those feet really tight. Hold your breath. And then exhale, release. Then inhale and bring your awareness and intention and attention to your calves. Then inhale deeply, squeeze those calves really tight. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale, release. And again, inhale. Bring your awareness all the way up to the thighs, the upper legs, and hold the breath and squeeze that really, 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 really tight. And exhale. Bring your awareness to the glutes. Inhale and hold and squeeze your glutes really tight. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale. Then moving the breath up to the belly. Now inhale deeply. And then tighten your belly. Tighten your core muscles. Tighten, tighten. Hold, 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 hold. And exhale. And bring your awareness up to the diaphragm area. And then tighten that. Hold it tight. Hold, 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 hold. And exhale, release. Then bring your awareness to your chest, upper back. Inhale deeply and hold. Hold everything really tight. And exhale. And then inhaling awareness to the throat. And hold your throat tight. Tighten everything. Hold. And exhale. And bring awareness to the jaw. As you inhale, you're going to tighten your jaw. And exhale, release. And then focusing on the entire face, the top of the skull, the back of your head. I want you to inhale and make a face like you're scrunching everything together. Hold. And exhale. Then bringing the awareness to your hands. When you inhale, you're going to make fist. Hold tight. And exhale. Opening your hands wide. Then bringing it up to the forearms. Again, inhale and tighten your forearms. Exhale. And bringing your awareness to your biceps area. Inhale and hold, tighten the biceps. And exhale. And we're going to go one more deep breath, but this time you're going to tighten your whole body. So you're so tight, almost your body is shaking. And inhale deeply. Hold and hold everything. And exhale. Release. Just let your body melt into your mat. And letting the breath just gently come in and out. rub your hands together into your prayer pose in front of your heart. And then turn to your side. Hold here. And press yourself all the way up to sitting. Bring your hands back to prayer pose. As we end this practice, we bring our hands back into a namaste, into prayer pose. We come together into meditation and prayers. We pray for an open heart. We pray for the ability to lead with our heart open and not closed, with our hands open and not closed, with our minds opened and not closed. We pray for the ability to see empathy, to have empathy, and to see pain in others, and the ability to feel it, and the ability to be able to hold space for somebody else's pain without trying to fix it, without trying to talk it away or diminish it. We pray for the ability to be centered, to be loving and caring. We pray for the ability to be part of the solutions and not part of the problem. We pray for strength. We pray for unity. We pray for calm and we pray for peace. We're going to end practice together with hands onto the heart center with one long Om. Then inhale. And inhaling, thumbs up to third eye. Inhale deeply, hold breath. And exhale. Inhale again and hold. Exhale, namaste, satnam. Thank you everyone for practicing today. I hope you had a wonderful practice. I will be coming every Tuesday at noon until this is over to do energy medicine yoga, and also 7 p.m. For gentle yoga and meditation on Thursday night, and at 10 a.m. Deep stretch on Saturday morning, because many of my students have told me they're missing this class, so we'll do it a little earlier than usual. But tune back, Instagram Live. I am taping every single class, so we will be also posting them on YouTube if you want to go back to it and practice with us again. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you have any questions, please let me know. And on Thursday night after class, I will stay on a few minutes longer to see if anybody else has anything that they want to add or say, or maybe there's a specific class that you are craving to take and you would like for us to do that for you. So whatever it is, you can DM me, you can stay after class on Thursday night to just chat a little longer. But I really appreciate you. I can see all your comments and everything coming up right now on the live feed, and I am so thankful we are all here in community. This will pass. You just have to hang on and really just write this with as much grace as possible. So I love you all, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much.